So we are live on YouTube, and it is my honor and privilege to hand the charge to our president, distinguished Toastmaster Sarfraz Naseem.
Thank you, distinguished Toastmaster Talha bin Hamid, and welcome fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests. DTM Talha is our T-Mod in the room because I don't see him online.
He was in the room. He just briefly walked away. So yeah, let me call him back. He was in the room.
Okay.
Sir, our keyboard has just stepped out for a bit.
Okay.
So yeah, we can
Okay.
start and then
Okay.
we can join.
And are there any non-Toastmaster guests in the room?
No, we don't have any.
Okay. So I guess
We
I
have
won't
one
go
online.
into. I think everyone is a Toastmaster, so I won't go into the history of Toastmasters, but the good thing is that this year Toastmasters International is celebrating its 100-year anniversary. And the Toastmasters International Annual Convention this year will be held in California. And we hope to see our District 122 Program Quality Director there representing District 122. Karachi Toastmasters Club is part of District 122, which is part of Toastmasters International, and the mission of any club in Toastmasters is to provide a mutually supportive and positive learning environment in which every individual member has the opportunity to develop oral communication and leadership skills, which in turn fosters self-confidence and personal growth. And I want to thank Latif Mansoor Ali and DTM Talha bin Hamid for completing the survey that was posted yesterday. So far, there are 147 people in the WhatsApp group of KTC. And out of 147, 2 have responded. And I was thinking, if I had put down happy birthday to someone, there would have been 148 responses. A few days ago, KTC held its international speech contest with 7 contestants. That's a great number. Many clubs are struggling. This coming Saturday, one of the clubs in District 25 is having an in-person international speech contest. And I think they have 2 contestants out of 24 members. On Sunday, one of the advanced clubs in District 50 is conducting its online international speech contest. They have 2 contestants, and one of them is an accredited speaker who is also trying to become a world champion of public speaking. She has competed before and made it to the district, but did not place. Then she competed again and placed took third place. And this time she's again trying, hoping to get past the district level. And you can let me know when our T-Mod comes in. Until then, I'll keep saying something. We are glad to have with us our Toastmaster Muhammad Asghar, one of the regular speakers of KTC. Always good to see you, Mr. Muhammad Asghar. We also have with us our immediate past club president, Toastmaster Hiba Rais Khan, one of our active members. We have with us our district officer, Toastmaster Augustine, doing a wonderful job in organizing demo meetings in Karachi to promote Toastmasters. We have with us our tabletop evaluator for today's meeting, Toastmaster Mariam Aftab Kidwai, and of course we have with us our secretary, a very, very dedicated and active Toastmaster Imran Rana. And DTM Talha, who are present in the room with you?
With me, we have Toastmaster Iqbal, DTM Irfan Farooqi, Toastmaster Meghwar, and Toastmaster Rafat Mubin.
Thank you. Welcome to all of you. And at this time, it is my honor to introduce to you our Toastmaster for the meeting, distinguished Toastmaster Irfan Farooqi. He is also the face of District 122. No matter where in the world the club is meeting, you log on and you will see his face. Now, some people say, well, he probably doesn't have anything else to do in life. And that's where shows up. No, that I'm sure, like everyone else, he has 24 hours. Like everyone else, he's very busy. He has 101 things to do, but he is dedicating his time to Toastmasters, not only improving himself, but now that he is a distinguished Toastmaster, he's wanting to help others. Every now and then you'll see him providing some information, helping young Toastmasters improve their communication skills. Please help me welcome our distinguished Toastmaster, Irfan Farooqi. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you very much, President, and Assalamu alaikum. Very warm welcome to the people who are here. I think there is some arrangement between KTC and me. When I am online, the hall is full. When I am here, the online audience is full. So many audience faces, so many audience titles are visible over there. Well, I think this is life. And as we have discussed, as we have said, that our theme is related with the resilience and adversities. So this is one adversity of life as well, that you do not get what you expect. And things at any moment change despite of all the best plannings that we have. Very warm welcome in this program and in this learning opportunity that we have today, to the physical audience and to the virtual audience. And I'm not taking my face back because then I will receive some feedback that I avoided the camera, but I can see a lot of names over there. Virtual audience. Dear fellows, dear Toastmasters, as I said, we are talking about adversities of life. Life is not what we expect it should be. And life is not how we dream it should be. But it is something very, very difficult, very, very different. For instance, when a child moves into adolescence, he starts dreaming about life. At that stage, the parents or the elderly people are always talking about frustrations, impossibilities, cannot be done. And that young boy smiles and doesn't care about what the elders are saying. He doesn't bother to think can be done, cannot be done. He doesn't bother about it. And he feels a whole life is coming in front of him or her. But as the time passes, as the experiences he or she goes through, the person starts realizing that life has multiple options, most of them look as if they are not in our control. That is how the life cycle goes with that rhythm. When I was young, I used to listen to my elders and same thing, never bothered about those issues of the life. Now at this stage, I've gone through the issues. I'm always now focused on issues. And the young generation doesn't care what are the issues. The adversities that we need to focus upon are at least the ones that we are facing. I would say the adversities that we are facing as a nation. 70 years are not too small period to at least stand upon our feet. But there's no need to tell it that in Pakistan, we have all sorts of crises. We don't have any political stability. We have lost half of our country in one go, but we had lost many more parts, which a lot of people don't even remember. Junagadh, Manwar, Bulwar. We don't remember these were parts of Pakistan. So we have been losing the geographical portions of country. And whenever we listen to somebody talking about Pakistan, who say nothing will go wrong to Pakistan, I feel very surprised how they say it has already gone so much wrong to the country. How can you say Pakistan has remained to survive? That is one thing. Adversity that I see for my country, geographical shortening of the boundaries, political instability, economic instability. The countries that take Bangladesh, that separated from us, that had no income, that was dependent upon international support. Every year there were floods. Now look at them, they are far better than us. And we as Pakistanis can see that our country is at the lowest level among all the countries of the world. But how? It is very easy to blame others, done by others. No, others are there waiting for an opportunity, but who provided that opportunity? We provided that opportunity. So I'm not saying that this is the time that we should feel depressed and say nothing can be done. If I ask you one thing, most of you would have seen the wrestling's WWE. And you see, there were certain so big wrestlers, like any names?
Hulk Hogan,
Hulk Hogan,
Goldberg.
Goldberg,
Undertaker.
Undertaker, Andre the Giant, so many others.
Triple H.
Now, whenever there was a fight, were they always winners? No. You remember another wrestler, 619. His name was just slipped out of my mind.
Jara Palwan.
No, he was hardly 5 feet, slim, used to have a mask on
Kali.
his face. All is 7 feet. Rey Mysterio. Slim, smart. Have you seen his fights against those giants?
Yeah.
Any time, he was the winner. There are two areas, there are two scopes, two possibilities to win. Either you become robust or you become resilient. Robust are those who can withstand any pressure. All those giants were robust players. You kick them, they are standing. Nothing goes wrong with them. It was very, very difficult to throw them on the ground. There are nations, there are systems, there are organizations, there are people who try to be robust. But then there are people who fell down, but then they stand up. They again fell down, they again stand up. This approach is called resilience approach. If you are strong enough to face any competition, you're robust. If you have the ability to fall down and stand again, you are resilient. When we look at the people, maybe the only robust is God. Nothing can go wrong with God. Whatever name we call him, we call God, we call Allah, we call Ishwar, whatever we say, that super mighty being, you can't do any harm to that being. So only God is robust. So the option with us is to be resilient. And they say, गिरते हैं शाहसवार ही मैदान जंग में, वो तितली क्या गिरेगा जो घुटनों के बल चले. So a small kid that crawls, he doesn't fall down. Who falls down? The one who's riding the horses, he falls down. So falling down is not an issue. Today, we are amongst those who have fallen down. Let's develop a spirit. We have to stand up. That is something we lack. Confidence, desire to stand up. The whole world is changing. We'll discuss what changes are coming in another few minutes, but let's start the meeting ahead. So, moving forward, as it is clear, we have three parts in our meeting. First part would be the prepared speech session. And we have three speakers today, quite unlike KTC. But thank you. If you have three speakers, we can go home early. And then we will have a table topic section, impromptu speech session. And the third is, as you know, the evaluation session. Something which is the basic spirit of Toastmasters, positive evaluation. So these are the three parts. Now moving forward, we have a few role players who will help in organizing and managing the meeting. If you give me a few minutes to take my phone. Because it is difficult to remember who's who. So today we have Toastmaster Imran Rana, and Toastmaster Imran Rana is going to play two roles today in Gregorian, and he is also the word master. We have with us timer. Initially, the role was taken by Toastmaster Talha, but now we shifted to
Toastmaster Iqbal.
Toastmaster Iqbal.
Actually, he had claimed it earlier, so
Okay.
it was his role all along.
Toastmaster Iqbal Sahab is taking the role. Yes, thank you very much. Table topic master is Toastmaster Muhammad Asghar. So Toastmaster Muhammad Asghar would be doing it.
Yeah.
Yes, and we are going to listen a few excellent proverbs from English that I have always liked in his speech. We have table topic evaluator, which is Toastmaster Mariam Aftab. And people are very happy that she is doing the
Yeah.
table topic evaluation, because now people have a chance to win in the
Yes.
table topic. General evaluator is Toastmaster Rakat Mubin, and our counter. This is very difficult in KTC.
Yeah.
Sometimes you read TBT and you say, "Oh, Talha bin Hamid," and then you come to no, to be decided.
Yeah.
So anything which is to be decided is assumed to be Talha bin Hamid.
No, not in this case. Although, yeah, I think, let me see. I have an evaluation role and vote counter.
Reserve speaker role.
Yeah, but that won't be necessary. It was reserved only because if I was ready with a speech, I could have. We can ask Toastmaster Heba for our counter role. Toastmaster Heba, are you up for our counting?
Yes, I'll do it.
Perfect. Thank you so much. There you have it.
So the
It's no longer TBD. It's HRK.
The good thing is that role is announced now, and now I can be careful about my that rules. For it, there was nobody counting my ass. And I started with and I realized, oh, what am I doing? So, to the listener is our Toastmaster Megawar, and he will be testing us. Is there any need to call people on stage and tell them they tell us
Just,
what those are?
Yeah,
Because-
I think just the word of the day that needs to be explained and the joke master.
So the joke master is as usual, it says TBD, but when we with us, I don't think there is any need to
Yeah.
decide.
Exactly.
But first of all, let's ask Toastmaster Imran Rana about his role as word master. So we request him to share the word of the day.
It's a noun, and the meaning of moxie is courageous, spirit, and determination, perseverance. You can use it in your sentence like the pitcher showed his moxie in Sunday's win. So I request everyone to use word of the day as much as possible. And in the end, in the evaluation segment, I'll present my role. Who used the word and how many times the word being used. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
So before I request the joke master, let me share one thing that I'm feeling that I should at least say. I'm walking here and my shoes are giving sound. And similar had happened with one person who was walking with sounds like the same. And somebody said, have you bought it from a shop? And he said, no, I picked it from a tree. And the man said, you should have waited till it becomes right properly. So I think I need to stop my shoe from being those chooks. Virtual audience, you cannot hear this, but physical audience is listening.
But it's
Sorry? It's
Yeah.
Let's request Toastmaster. He's always there to share multiple jokes with us. Toastmaster Hiba Khan, stage is yours.
go away.
Heba has left the stage. Toastmaster Heba. Perhaps when she comes back, maybe after the speech, you can invite her for joke of the day.
All right, so in that case, let's move forward to our first section, which is the prepared speech section.
Yes.
I left my mobile there because I thought Toastmaster Hiba would be sharing jokes and then I'll pick up my mobile phone. So our first speaker is Toastmaster TTM Sarfaraz Nazir. His project title is talking from Pathway Engaging Humor Level 2, Connect with your audience. And his speech is Resilience through Adversity. And he will be evaluated, or his speech will be evaluated by Toastmaster Talha bin Ahmed. I request Toastmaster Talha to share the project details with the audience.
Thank you so much. So, Medium Surprise will be doing the project Connect with the audience. And the whole point of this project is to create a connection with an unfamiliar audience. Now, the audience can be unfamiliar in terms of being different people than that from what we usually interact with, or it can be a familiar audience, but the topic may be slightly unfamiliar. So the member completing this project is practicing the skills needed to connect with an unfamiliar audience. To do this, The member presents a topic that is new, unfamiliar to your club members. A topic that is unusual or unexpected in your club. Take note, and heaven help us now. Take note of the members' ability to present the unusual topic in a way that keeps the audience engaged. The speech is not a report on the content of the Connect with the Audience project. So, everyone, please put your hands together for details of the speech. Resilience to adversity. Resilience to adversity, ATM Sarfraz Nazir. Five to seven. Sarfraz, can you see the time?
Yeah, which window is the timer's window?
Imran's window will be the timer's window.
Okay, just a second.
Yeah. Remove the red background, Imran. Yeah.
Okay, just a second.
Yes. Should be not coming. Oh, yeah.
No.
Never is there.
Instead of asking if I'm audible and visible, I would like to ask my friend Toastmaster Imran Rana if he can verify that I am standing,
I don't think so.
not sitting. This is an inside KDC joke. Fellow
Imran, what
Toastmasters.
have you done?
Okay. Are you ready, Toastmaster Imran Rana?
Yes. Yes.
Fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests, I'm going to talk to you about a quality that is as rare as finding a needle in a haystack: resilience through adversity. Adversity requires moxie. Life tends to throw more curveballs than a Pakistani cricket bowler. Resilience is like a superhero power, the ability to bounce back from life's curveballs. Confucius said, there is no glory in never falling, but the glory is in getting up each time you fall. Resilience is like a rubber band. You can stretch it, twist it, or pull it, and it still bounces back to its original shape. Scientists say that there are 6 types of adversity that you may encounter in life: self-doubt, physical injury or illness, rejection, poverty, losing a loved one, and struggling to succeed. I have discovered that there are 4 more types of adversity that I want to share with you. The first type is adversity through non-trained contest judges. In 1996, I competed in the international speech contest and was fortunate enough to advance to the district level competition. In my speech, I had a childhood story in which I talked about throwing up. In front of more than 100 Toastmasters, during my speech, I said, I puked. A month later, at the judges' training, that one of the judges in the room asked a question about it. He was offended by the use of the word, and he had disqualified me, which means he left me off the ballot. The district chief judge told him that if you don't like a word, look around and see, was the audience offended? If yes, you can take a few points in your judging. But if the audience is not offended, you ignore it. So I took second place. I failed to win because of the adversity through non-trained contest judge. The second type of adversity is senior judges set in their ways. In 1997, I competed in the international speech contest. And once again, I advanced to the district level contest. The opening of my speech was a story about an airline pilot. And I thought it would be cool to dress up like a pilot. So I went and bought a pilot cap, put on a plastic wings on top of it. What I failed to realize was the judges were senior citizens, average age about 100 years old. They were set in their ways. They believed that props are not to be used in an international speech contest or a serious, inspirational, motivational speech. Even though I thought, hey, I was cool looking like a pilot, giving a story about a pilot. The result, this time I did not even place. The third type of adversity is judges who chase shiny objects. In 1997, I competed again in the international speech contest. I won the area and advanced to the division contest. When I advanced to the division contest, this was the third consecutive year. Most of the judges were the ones who had heard me speak in 1996, 1997. And when I was speaking, some of them said, hey, we know what Sarfraz talks about. We know his voice. We don't even have to pay attention. One of the contestants was a young, pretty female Toastmaster who had transferred from another district. No one had ever heard her speak, and they loved her voice. The result, she took first place. I came in second. The second place does not advance to the district contest. So you see, in 96, I took second place at the district contest. In 97, I advanced to the district contest, but did not place. In 1998, I did not even advance to the district contest. That's adversity. So in 1999, I was not sure, should I continue competing? Oh, I thought about resiliency, so I decided to compete again. The contest at the district level was held at Sheraton. More than 100 Toastmasters were in the banquet hall. Next door, or the room next to us, students from a high school were having their end of the year function. They'd hired an off-duty policeman who was in his uniform. Before the contest began, the chief judge told the audience, please do not make any noise when the speaker is speaking. If you do, you'll have to make the same noise at the same time through every speech. Sounds good. In the middle of my speech, as I was addressing the audience, I heard a big thunder. I looked back. There was a door in the back. Sergeant-at-arms are sitting there to make sure no one entered the room while the speaker was speaking. When someone opened the door, it had a brass handle and made a lot of noise. And as she tried to stop him from entering, she noticed it was a policeman dressed in his uniform, and she didn't know what to do, so she let him open the door and come in. The distraction was just a few seconds, but enough that it took the audience attention away from me and onto that policeman. And I was looking behind me instead of looking at the audience to see what was going on. And then I turned around and started my speech. That distraction was enough that I did not take first place. I ended up second place once again. And I call this the fourth type of adversity due to inconsistent judges. If there was noise during my speech, they should have made sure that there was the same noise during every speech. So I have been a victim of adversity, but that's the spice of life. You have to be resilient. You keep on competing. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Sarfraz Nazir, because you reminded me how I have also faced similar adversities in speech contests. For instance, on one contest, I said that whenever I speak in this hall, there is a big problem of internet and mic. So I request that please make sure that internet is correct. It was tested, proved, everything is okay. As soon as I started my speech, as soon as I delivered my first drama, internet was out. And then I had to do the same drama again, and impact was lost. And I couldn't win that speech. So yes, very right. You are adding to certain adversities. And
Did
by
you
the
mean-
way,
Did you mean Fan
yeah,
Faruqi?
yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say that, I've mentioned 99. In 2000, I competed again and I won the district level competition. And when people ask me, hey, you must have had a great speech because you won, I said, no. I won because the district had the right judges. Back to you, JT and Tirfan.
Thank you very much. Before talking about the subject, I was going through the adversities and resilience, and I asked Chat GPT, and I'm happy to see that the answer that Chat GPT gave me, I asked about various aspects. Was exactly what Toastmaster Sarfraz Nazir mentioned in the first stage.
So you are
So-
saying that DTM surpassed the material?
No, I'm
from
not
that
saying.
movie?
It's you who is assuming. I'm not saying anything. DTM Sarfraz, I did not say anything like that. I don't know why people are trying to do some lessons. So, ladies and gentlemen.
A reminder that this meeting has been recorded.
Yeah.
There are multiple situations that I was talking about Pakistan. So one important aspect is our brain drain. The intellect from the country has gone abroad. But you know one thing, I may be right, may be wrong, but what I foresee, Russia was a big power, it is no more a big power. Now West and America are the biggest power, combined with each other. But they are under such a big debt that I foresee that within next 2 years, these economies will be destroyed. China is coming as a new economy. India is coming as a new economy, but India is doing one thing wrong. I don't know, to look big, they have landed on the dark side of the moon,
Yeah.
while their people are suffering from hunger and lot of people living below the poverty line. What I am saying is, world is going to change. If we decide that we have to change, that drained brain will come back to Pakistan. And that is one hope that I foresee, but at least after 2 years and going through certain issues that I can't say what would those be, but I foresee that 2024, 2025 are going to be the worst years of Pakistan life. 24, 25. But from 26, Pakistan will be back on track, inshallah. So our next speaker of today is Toastmaster
Megwan.
Shakil Khan.
Excuse me, before he
Yes.
begins, can I deliver my jokes? Sorry, I was a
Yes,
bit,
yeah.
I had
Yeah,
I had to go.
we had
leave
been
my
calling
seat.
you. We had
Sorry,
been calling
sorry.
you.
Okay.
No
I'll
worry.
take-
Wait for
worry.
your jokes.
No
We are
worry.
here to laugh.
Okay. Fellow
Yes,
Toastmasters and
Toastmaster
guests.
Hiba.
Yes. Fellow Toastmasters and guests, what do pigs use in shower? What do pigs use in shower? Hogwash. Why do cows wear bells? Why do cows wear bells?
Where what?
Bell.
Belt.
Bells.
Tan.
Bells.
Yes. Anyone?
Yeah.
Their horns don't work. Okay.
Yeah.
A blonde, a redhead, and a brunette were all lost in the desert. A blonde, a redhead, and a brunette were all lost in the desert. They found a lamp and rubbed it. A genie popped out and granted them each one wish. The redhead wished to be back home. Poof, she was back home. The brunette wished to be back home with her family. Poof, she was back home with her family. The blonde said, "Oh, I wish my friends were all here." Okay. Why did the short guy drop out of college? Why did the short guy drop out of college? Anyone?
Because he was
Can-
already short of his life.
No, because he couldn't reach higher education. Okay. James Bond slept through an earthquake. James Bond slept through an earthquake. He was shaken, not stirred. What makes marriage such a great institution? What makes marriage such a great institution?
Because the two opposites are working together.
No. Who wants to live in an institution after all? Have you heard the rumor about butter? Have you heard the rumor about butter? Never mind. I shouldn't be spreading it. Where do pencils spend their vacations? Where do pencils spend their vacation? In Pennsylvania. I hate Russian dolls. I hate Russian dolls. They're so full of themselves. And the last one, why shouldn't short people be mentors? Why shouldn't short people be mentors? Anyone?
They can't teach someone to be higher.
No, because you can't look up to them. Over to you, DTM Irfan.
Probably we were not in line with whatever was going there. Are visible and audible.
Yes, Asghar Saab is nodding, so yeah.
Should we start then?
Yeah.
All right, so our next speaker of the day is Toastmaster Shakil Khaja, and Toastmaster Shakil Khaja is available online. He is going to talk on Pathway Effective Coaching Level 5 Project 3, High Performance Leadership.
I want to share a presentation as well.
His speech is going to be evaluated by Toastmaster Megawar, and I request Toastmaster Megawar Velaram to please come on the stage and share with us the objectives of the speech. Thank you, sir. And honorable guests, good evening. The TM Shakil Khawaja is delivering the second speech titled is the High Performance Leadership. Speech title is
Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
I want to share the presentation. Can you please allow me to share the document?
Yes, yes, you can share the presentation.
Okay, thank you. Ready, bhai? कहाँ चाहिए इंसान? Yeah, what's the timer?
Timer is Toastmaster runners window, so you need to.
But he's trying to connect.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, yeah, just give me a second. Yeah, now he's online. So yeah,
J1, it's written. Okay, okay, got it.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, thanks a lot. Few time ago, I was having a conversation with my project team. Well, how are you? What's going on? Yeah, I'm fine. The project is on track or not for today's weekly goals? Yes, it is. Any problems? Do let me know what to do. Okay, sir. Well, it really goes like a way. Leading is the most important thing or important skill in this world. It's always easier said than done. Today, I would like to tell you about the leading example or leadership role I have been given in a multinational company few years back. I was given a role of project controller for a 132 kV substation project in our beautiful city of lights, Karachi. Well, I would like to tell you about mystery of leading teams. As all of you can see the picture, can anybody note the difference or the message of the picture which it is saying from the audience? Over to you. Who is the leader first of
Yeah.
all?
The one who has the flag?
Okay, but what is he doing? Is he just delivering orders to do, or what is he acting?
He's just
Anyone
trying to
from the
keep his
audience?
team members with him.
Okay,
Taking
anybody
his
else?
team with him.
Yeah, anybody else?
He's pulling the others.
Yeah, actually, it's all about getting all the team with you together rather than just delivering orders, do this, do that. The team members really hate it. Well, what does leading means? Leading means setting clear goals in place before moving on. Fostering open communication culture. Everyone should be open to discuss their problems in their day-to-day tasks. If they are just hiding or shy of what the boss or the leader will say, it will not work. Leveraging team strengths. Remember one thing, some of your team members have some skills, the others have some skills. Now, it's the beauty of the leader to just catch the best out of all of the team and deliver results. And of course, providing guidance to overcome challenges. Remember one thing, projects or tasks are very, very complex in this world. I was given a task to manage a 132 kV substation projects in my company. We had a hierarchy of commercial project manager and technical project manager. Well, first of all, what is the essence of leading? Are you with me on this quote? Failing to plan is falling to fail. Isn't it? Or you disagree with me? The audience?
Yes.
Yes, indeed. You should have a plan in place, first of all, to have some leading role. Well, initial planning involves developing a project plan, formulating an energetic project team, formulation of a steering committee or a monitoring committee, you can say, and back-to-back progress review meetings with customer. As customer is always right. Well, project team is the core of any leading task. If you don't have a quality resource with you, you can't achieve success or derive the required results. So first and foremost is the quality of the project team or the resources you have at your disposal. Well, I was given 2 professional accountants and a site commercial officer to manage the project. Project Steering Committee is the governing body of key stakeholders. Remember key stakeholders. Key stakeholders are senior management of your organization, project management team looking after the project and supervising every aspect of project management. Of course, the customer, site administration team, and core team members of the project, like project consultant and civil contractor or a main supplier. Well, there are progress review meetings held every week and every month. In the progress review meetings, you can relate to any task you are leading. Remember one thing, monitoring of tasks is the foremost important. Because you are not monitoring what you are doing, how will you have a gap analysis? Because if you are not having a gap analysis that what was forecasted or required from you can't be the desired results. Sometimes you are lagging behind in the time schedule. Sometimes you are going over the budget. It all caters how to manage. To have a good progress like review meetings, being a good tool to manage your projects. Now, regarding in leading a team, you should have a good negotiation skills when you're managing a project. You should have an influencing skills as well, and also risk management knowledge. Remember one thing, in our life, there is some risk which can be managed and some risk which can't be managed. So you should be very, you can say patient, you can say to manage the risk or the unsystematic risk, because there will be some risk which can't be managed, that is called systematic risk inherited in the system. Now coming back to any project management or leading a team, in any project, you have 3 perspectives. The one is time perspective. The task should be completed within the time. Number 2 is cost perspective. The intended work should be performed within the budget. And the foremost is the quality perspective. If the quality required by the customer is not there, you are nowhere. Fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, remember one thing, there are 2 types of leadership. One is autocratic or just giving orders and just getting the task done. The other one is have a participative or inspiring leadership. With participative or inspiring leadership, when you just take care of your team members and your overall perspectives, you tend to have a successful job. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you very much, Team Haja, for participative match. Now, our next speaker is again a virtual stage, and that is going to be Toastmaster Mohammed Asghar. Toastmaster Mohammed Asghar will be delivering a speech from his pathway, which is leadership development, and it is level 5, a very high level project. And topic is high performance leadership. And it is his first speech on that, and not using Flash. And his speech will be validated by Toastmaster Rana. Hope that Toastmaster Imran Rana would.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster, for doing fellow Toastmasters and guests. Today, Toastmaster Asghar will going to deliver his project from Pathways Leader Development Level 5 project. A speech title is of not using flush, time duration is 5 to 7 minutes. The objective of the first speech, member will introduce his plan and vision to develop a plan forming a team. So let's see what project we will talk about. So Toastmaster Azmi Ramzan, benefit of not using flush, benefits of not using flush. Toastmaster Ramzan, the stage is yours. 5 to 7.
Mr. President, dear Toastmasters, and guests online or in beach luxury hotel, please accept my apologies if I'm demolishing your fairy tale version of our country, because fairy tales don't help. As mentioned by our Toastmaster of the day, we more or less all are struggling to survive in a Dickensian worst of time in our country. It seems that we are all moxie. That is why we are still around. As a book reader and someone who has an interest with literature, there are very few things in my country to rejoice. Literature festival and book fair are just two bright spots in an otherwise bleak scenario, at least for me. Fortunately, both events have been receiving positive responses and are now being replicated in all big cities of the country as must-old annual events. While visiting the washroom during one of the events few years ago in Civic Center, Karachi, an idea struck me my mind. I asked myself, if every city was doing it, why couldn't I or we do it in our home district? So I decided to use my leadership training and planning knowledge to develop a plan for holding book festival in my home district. Now, apart from the festival, we thought this activity would be a momentary escape, which might be therapeutic in an attempt to protect one's sanity in an otherwise unrest region like Balochistan. But for that to happen, you need more than a wild idea striking your mind in washroom. So instead of flashing out the idea then and there, I decided to work on it. When I broached this subject with my like-minded friend, the initial reaction was panic. The bewildered expression on their face, full of question, are still fixed in my memory. How could it be done? Would famous national writer come to Gwadar from other part of the country to join us? How could we provide them accommodation? Where would the money come from to finance this activity? Above all, how could we do it in a prevailing security concerns? In short, the plan was riddled with uncertainty. Some of us, however, dared to think otherwise. I had a friend who had agreed with my idea. We started the plan from the easiest part. And the easiest part was just to plan this project. The planning was easier because the precedent had already been set in the other part of the country. We merely needed to replicate the structure, albeit at a smaller scale in district level. So we constituted a committee to guide us and then prepared a team for various responsibilities. Team raised, among other things, a volunteer force to do the daily duties. Now, it was all about choreographing the activities up to the last detail so that we would not be running around like a headless chicken during the day. We finalized our venue in the center of Gwadar city. All participants from the outside of the city who had been in my contact had agreed to come but requested the accommodation, which fortunately accepted by our two sponsoring local hotel. After confirmation of our participant, we planned our panel discussion and range of the subjects. We finalized them, all the subjects, including but not limited to the politics, religion, and sex. We also decided to invite publisher to set their stalls in the event, including Oxford University Press. We also visited their head office in Karachi. They not only agreed to send a stall as publisher, but also agreed to sponsor the occasion as well. Now, dear Toastmaster, money is surely power, but unfortunately, it does not grow on trees. So our committee approached local bigwigs, business communities, private and public organizations to make us powerful through financial contribution. The committee also finalized the name of the invitees. That was how we finalized our plan and then went on to execute it. Next Wednesday, on 24th of January 2024, in my second speech of this project, I will share some aspect of my experience related to the execution of my plan. Toastmaster of the Day.
Sorry? No,
Session everyone.
yeah.
Someone is constantly
Just
talking.
ask for vote. It was you till a few seconds ago.
We thought it is a facing a difficult audience.
No. Actually, I muted one of the microphones, so hopefully now it was for a few seconds though. So
Fellow Toastmasters, with this, we come to the end of our first session, which is prepared speech session. First of all, I request the timer to let us know if there is any time disqualification or not.
All three participants are qualified.
All three are qualified. So, ladies and gentlemen, please vote for the
everyone,
best
please
speaker.
vote.
Sorry.
Yeah. I was just saying what you.
Yeah, please vote for the best speaker, and we take a moment of break, and then we will start.
That's a good idea, actually. Unless I receive most of the votes, we will not continue with the meeting. So yeah, please vote. That's a good idea.
This could be one of the reason of meetings ends lately.
Just 1 minute.
So everyone, please vote. Zoom audience and KTC members, please vote. I'm looking at the votes. If I receive, we'll continue when we have a majority of the votes.
Have you shared the Google link?
Yes, I have shared in the Zoom chat box. Please vote. We'll give you 30 seconds and then we continue the vote. All right, getting there, but we have 11 Zoom participants and 1, 2, 3, 4. We should have at least 15 votes. I'm not counting those who joined later with the.
Okay.
Yeah, 30 seconds are up. So yeah, everyone, please keep voting. Otherwise, I'll stop the meeting once again. So over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Fellow Toastmasters, let me conclude what I was talking about, resilience. When it comes to the negative aspects which we have discussed, and also Toastmaster Muhammad Asghar said that we don't want to live in a dream world, not a fantasy world. So if we have to come to the reality, what is the way out? First of all, what we have to do is self-awareness. We should start accepting that we have done wrong with our country, with our self, with our generations. At individual level, we can start it. We should recognize it, that this is something which we have done wrong. With it, it does not mean that we should feel depressed, because depression is not a solution. Acceptance is what I'm saying. We should accept we have done wrong with our country. The second aspect that comes is a positive mindset. It is very easy to criticize and talk negative about things. Once we start assuming, feeling positive, way out will come in front of us. And that all is that we have to have a direction in front of us. We have been doing the same solution repeatedly for the same problem, and we have not been able to go out of it. We need to have an out-of-box thing. For instance, I would say that we are mostly in Pakistan, we are production focused. We should accept we cannot compete the world in production. The world has gone too far away and we are so back, it will take years to match them. But we can face them in service sector. For instance, hospitality industry. Most of our FA, BA people, they have no job. Why we can't train them in hospitality industry, how to be a good waiter, how to be a good housekeeper, and then send them to the world. From there, they will earn money, send back to their family, to their country. Bahawalpur is very parallel to Delhi. Most of the flights land Delhi for refueling. If we develop Bahawalpur as a refueling airport, lots of airplanes will stop there. We need to set some direction with a positive mindset. And the last thing is what our word master of the day has told us, that we need to have moxie. We need to have courage. Courage in saying whatever is wrong is wrong. That is where we are more diplomatic, trying to accept everything. Let's be courageous so that at least our next generations can have a better Pakistan. Ladies and gentlemen, let's now switch to the second area, which is table topic section. And for table topic, we have just a second. So I request Toastmaster Muhammad Asghar, please take the charge from here and start this portion as Toastmaster or table topic master. And evaluation session is begun by our Mahtab, but the host of the day for this part is Toastmaster Muhammad Asghar. Toastmaster Muhammad Asghar, stage is yours now.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmasters and guests. The purpose of Topic Master is to facilitate table topics where guests and members will have the opportunity to practice their impromptu speech. I will introduce a topic and call speakers who will be given 2 minutes to speak on the topic. But let me clarify one thing. Very few of you, surely DTM Tala included, know that I am a selfish person. I always give priority to myself, and I can see the reflection of it in the topics that I am trying to select. They are actually idioms or sort of proverbs I always face, and I'm still facing the difficulty to understand them. Today, I decided to take your help, your ideas, in order to make them easier for me. My first guest will be Toastmasters, and then I will try to give opportunity, especially those who otherwise are not speaking or haven't spoken yet or not going to speak. But I would like to give the mic to Mariam Aftab first so that I can move ahead. Mariam Aftab, if you are there.
Excuse me, sir. Mariam Aftab is a
I'll
table
be
topic.
evaluating. Are you sure?
Okay. Huh?
Yeah,
I'll be
this was the
evaluating.
one time.
You are
Yeah,
evaluating.
this was the
Okay,
one
then.
time. Yeah, this is the one time other participants have a chance. So please
Okay,
refrain
then
from calling
I
Toastmaster
want to
Mariam.
take back my words. I'm not going to invite him at any cost. At least today, I'm not going to invite him. Rest assured, because
Yeah,
I was
much
not aware
better.
about the role. I was not aware about a role. So I would like to call Fazal Rahman if you are ready to speak with us. Please unmute yourself.
Unmute yourself, sir.
Please
You're
unmute
on mute.
yourself.
It seems like you muted us.
Yeah, now.
Walaikum salam. Are you ready? Are you ready to talk with us?
Me, Dr. Fazlur Rahman Sheikh, a medical doctor, belongs to Larkana. Me, very senior Urdu Toastmasters, and frequently attended Zenith Toastmaster with Mr. Angistan, and also Chartered Account Institute.
Thank you.
Many events I have attended of Toastmaster English.
Okay, Dr. Fazlur Rahman, I would like to give you a topic, and you are supposed to talk around it at 2 minutes. If you are a Toastmaster, you are very much familiar with the structure. So my topic is basically a idiom. What do you understand by this idiom? You can talk around this idiom the way you like, and the idiom is Big Brother is watching you.
Big brother is watching me. What do you mean by big brother? Kindly explain that.
I want you to try to make up a meaning the way you like.
I have not my big brother, but my junior, my little brothers. I am very sincere to them. I have supported them. With them, I have supported my own children very much. And with the bless of God, now I am retired Sindh Government Health Department servant, but I have tried to establish my brothers and sister with my children also. Now they are in good conditions and good positions. That's my achievement, and that is my achievement, and that I could do for them. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Fazlur Rahman. This is one way of saying how the Big Brother is watching you. Thank you very much. My next guest will be Abdur Rahman. If he is around, I can. Abdur Rahman. I don't know if he is a guest.
Yes,
Yes,
he's a guest.
Master.
Can you be
Yes, he's a
okay?
guest.
Can you be visible for us so that I'm. Oh, thank you. Abdurrahman, I'm going to give you an idiom and I want you to talk around this. Uh, there is a safety in number. What do you mean by that?
Kindly, can you repeat again?
There is a safety in number.
Okay.
Well, this is a very new idiom which I have heard for the first time because Toastmaster Asgar has brought a very sophisticated idioms for all of us, which we mostly do not understand. So I could not understand, but what I understand from him that the safety is one of the major, which means in any circumstances or in any events, so one should or must as to keep the safety on the top of everything, so that the people or students or anyone, we can uh, uh, save them from any prospective hazard or any incident, so we can make them safe. So this is what I could understand from this idiom. Thank you, Toastmaster Asgar.
Thank you, Abdurrahman. The main objective was merely to talk around this idiom, and you have done, believe me, a very excellent job.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. My next speaker will be Ali Malik if he is around. Ali Malik, if he is not
Ali
around.
Malik, are you?
Yes, I am around.
Yes.
Okay, can you be visible
Can
for
you
us
turn
for
on your video?
just 2 minutes?
Yes. Am I visible now?
At least not to me.
Not.
Let me check my eyes.
I
Yeah.
think there's something wrong with my camera or something. Wait. Yes, now can you see me?
I'm still struggling.
Unfortunately.
Okay,
Wait,
yes.
Yeah.
I
We just saw your
we
glimpse.
just
Yeah.
caught a glimpse of you.
Okay.
Oh, thank you. Thank you
Yeah.
very much,
And now
Ali
we can
Malik.
see you. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh,
Ali
it's our
Malik,
old friend Ali Malik. All right.
okay.
Sorry,
So I want you to talk around a proverb, economical with the truth. Have you heard about it? How can you talk around this idiom? Being economical with the truth.
Economical with the truth.
With the truth.
Yes.
Okay, I have not heard this proverb before, but I can say something about it. Being economical around the truth, right?
With the truth. With the truth.
With the truth. So maybe what you mean by that would be that whenever you try to speak the truth, you should try to be as much as truthful as possible and make the best use of the truth and be as truthful as you like to be and not, to beat about the bush and, you know, whatever is the truth, you should try to speak it. You should be brave enough to be able to speak the truth. You should not be timid enough, very timid, and you should be assertive, and you should try to make the best use of the evidence that is available to you.
Okay. Ali Malik, thank you for speaking with us. You are confident and you speak well. Are you a member of this club?
No, I'm not a member of this club yet.
DTM Tala, how can we pursue him to be a member? We need Toastmaster like Ali Malik.
Yeah. Yes. We will discuss some tactics in private.
Thank
Yes,
you.
sure.
But Ali Malik, thank you to be with us and talking with us. Thank you. We just wanted to talk around getting the idiom is secondary. The primary is the opportunity for any speaker to speak.
It was my pleasure, and I would really like to come again and be a
Thank you.
guest here.
Thank you.
The pleasure was all
Um,
mine.
Thank
Sure.
you. My next speaker will be Augustine Gill if he is around. It is Augustine Gill if he is around. I think he is not
Augustine
around.
is here.
Augustine, because he is not
Yes, we should move to
unmuting
the next
himself.
picture.
And for okay,
Yeah, maybe he's
I
not
will move.
available to talk. Yeah.
I will move towards Iram again, our guest, if she is around.
Yeah, I am.
Can you be visible?
Yes.
I would like to pass on.
Iram, can you be
I
visible
think
for
that was
can
Augustine.
okay,
Yeah.
thank you. No, I will go because guest Hiram is there and we want to talk with our uh, guest Hiram. There is a proverb, look at the big picture. Have you heard about this idiom, and what do you mean by that when you heard this sentence or this structure? Look at the big picture.
I haven't heard this, but from my perspective, look at the bigger picture means you do not have to pick the small things and you do not have to criticize on very small or the tiny things which is going around in your surroundings. You have to think in a big picture that which type of the benefits you are going to be achieved from the entire situation. This is usually used in the economical situation or where we speak in terms of the organizational perspective, where our focus is to generate the revenue. We have to think in terms of the bigger picture instead of keeping small things in our mind. So we usually ignore the small things and we look at the bigger pictures that which type of the benefits it is going to produce in terms of the revenue either or in terms of the team leads or any sort of the benefit for the organizational perspective. That's what I can understand.
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you very much. The top priority was to speak with us, and you have done that. Thank you for your time. My next speaker will be Ghazia Kazi. I can see someone, Ghazia Kazi, or shall if
Yes.
if the guest is around, we are interested to talk. If
Yeah,
the guest
my
is
name is
Yes.
Razia.
interested to talk,
Yes.
can you be, yes, can you be visible for us and you can talk with us?
Yeah, actually, I've just joined and I wanted to know the whole scenario, what's going on, and the topics as well. That's why.
Okay, yes, I can help you out. We all want you to talk around 2 minutes about an idiom. Have you heard the idiom in the same boat?
In the same boat.
Yes.
No, I don't think I have heard this.
Okay. Have you heard about another? I'm not giving to leave you a pie in the sky. Have you heard about the word pie in the sky?
Yeah, I have heard it, but I don't know the meaning.
What do you mean by that? Can you try to attempt? It is not necessary to describe it correctly. Just talk about the pie in the sky. What is the pie? What is the sky? And what is the link, possible link between them, according to you?
Okay, I try to make some relationship between both of these things because both of the things that are mentioned in this idiom, if it is an idiom, so there is a big difference between the size. The sky is a very big thing, a very vast. We can say it's a thing that has its own grandeur, and its pie is a very little thing, and it is a part of something. So maybe that there is a relationship between that sky has the first relationship is between the size. We are mentioning that both of them are important. Pie is important because of the taste that is had got, and sky is important because of the characteristics that it has in different manners, like having stars or some celestial bodies. So maybe this relationship has been made by giving these two terms in one phrase. So it depends upon the person who is taking the view of these things, whether you are giving importance to sky and whether you are giving importance to pie. Like if you are a very foodie person and you don't have so much interest in having knowledge or knowing things around you, so you would be thinking about you would be seeing pie in the sky. I mean, if you will be looking at the sky, so at that time you would be having a view of pie. You won't be thinking about the stars and the other things of universe, other parts of the universe. You would be thinking about the pie. So that may be the relationship or the view. It may be about the people who are looking about both of these things.
Oh, thank you very much. And
Should I
believe me, I
speak
was,
more or it's enough?
well, I mean, you still have a few seconds, but I think you have done your job. But let me tell you that I was not interested in the sky and pie. I was interested to pursue you to talk with us, and I achieved my target.
Thank you
Thank
so
you
much
very
for
much.
giving me this opportunity, because I was not ready to talk about. I just joined and I was thinking that I have to listen to the people and listen to their views, what they are saying and how do they speak. But giving me this opportunity, thank you so much.
But you did it well. But you did it well. Thank you very much. And now I would like to ask Eba Khan if she is around to talk with us for 2 minutes in table topic session. Eba,
Yes, I am.
okay. Have you heard something to be a victim of your own success?
Yes, I have heard to be a victim
Oh,
of your own success.
what is your
Uh,
interpretation about this sentence? You are not supposed to say correctly, but just describe it, your version, your interpretation.
be a victim of your own success. I don't exactly. Should I tell it in a negative way, or because I'm getting a negative idea about it?
In any way you like.
In any, okay. To be a victim of. Can you give me another idiom?
Sorry? No,
Can you give me?
just talk. Just talk about what do
Okay,
you mean
okay.
by victim? What do you mean by just talk around it. We are not supposed to describe it correctly. We are just talk about the idiom and that's all.
Okay, fellow Toastmasters and guests, um, successful people always have a positive mindset, and they never complain. And they never Successful people have a positive mindset. They never complain, and they never are a victim of their own uh, behavior, or they are never a victim of their own behavior or any sort of action. And successful people also take up challenges. They never complain or hold any grudges against anyone, and they're always thinking about new ideas, thinking about new possibilities of how to go about achieving their next target. And successful people are, that's about it. Over to you,
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Toastmaster.
Now I would like to go to the beach luxury hotel. Can I call Toastmaster Iqbal to speak with us? Okay, Toastmaster Iqbal, I have heard somewhere and I want somebody else to talk about it. the beginning of a new era.
The beginning of a new era.
Beginning of a new era.
Just explain it. What do you understand by this idiom?
Thank you. Give me the chance to express my feelings about thinking about new era. Like previous eras, like 70, 18th century, 19th century, 21st century, 19th and now 21st centuries. How we looking the pace of the speed, the pace of working. In previous eras, we see the perfections, but now the speed is so high. We need work with speed, the accuracy with speed. Those who achieve the same, they are successful. We try to move with the same pace and try, and those nations, they compete, they are moving so high. And those who not try to in slow and they are okay. Now I complete my and give the
Thank you. Have you finished?
Yeah.
I think we are facing poor connection.
Yes.
Now it's
Yeah,
clear. Oh,
yeah.
my next speaker is Megwar Velara Megwar, if he is around. I think yes, he is in Beach Luxury
Yes.
Hotel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Unlike
Is Megawar there? Because I can't see him in front of the screen.
yes, yes.
Okay, Megawar, if you can hear me, because I can't see you. Actions speak louder than words.
He's on the stage.
Thank you so much, table topic masters. My topic is the actions louder than words. I think I'm audible. I'm audible.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, you're audible.
If you are working in any organization or anywhere, that needs your performance. This is not just if you work honestly and in your organizations, your boss and others team always appreciate you. And this is not the word, this is your performance. This is your actions. This is not you are in the good looking, but this is your work, what you have paid, what you have worked there, It means that totally performance and your achievement and what you achieve that speak itself. So I understand that what you work, what you achieve, and that is the bigger than the words. I think it's all about me. Thank you.
Thank you very much. My next speaker is none other than DTM Tala bin Ahmed. Okay,
Yes, sir.
DTM Tala, last night I heard a dialogue from an English movie and it said, life is not a bowl of cherries.
Life is not a bowl of cherries.
Life is not a bowl of cherries.
Yes.
Is that the
And
entire?
what does that mean?
All right. Thank you, Toastmaster Asghar. After hearing the topic, I am now realizing what moxie it takes in order to be on the stage and attend to topics, especially when Toastmaster Asghar is giving out the topics. Life is not a bowl of cherries. Now, we can interpret it in so many ways, but I would like to think of it as cherry is one of my favorite fruits. It's reminiscent of my childhood in Quetta and, of course, Balochistan. And when we say that life is not a bowl of cherries, that means that it is not something pleasant. And that's what our Toastmaster of the day and our table topics master has been discussing throughout the day as well. Life is tough. Life is not a bowl of cherry, it can be a bowl of rocks, it can be a bowl, it can also be, but it all varies. There will be times when your life will look like a bowl of cherries. And our main error is to think that this is how life will always be. And when life changes, as it always does, we tend to realize that this is not the case. So I believe that life is certainly not a bowl of cherries, and it can be a bowl of so many things. It can be a bowl of different things, different ways, but it is needed. That's the reality. Over to you.
Thank you. Please, please help me. Please
Please note the
help me.
timing.
Do we have the can we have the more speakers? DTM Tala or the president? Can someone?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah,
Okay.
we can have one more because we since we are already behind schedule, you can have one more.
Then I would like to ask someone, Anwar Kamal, who has just joined us, if he is interested to talk with us. Well, he is not, I think he is not unmuting himself. So I would like to again go to the Beach Luxury Hotel and would like to request Rafat if she is around and want to come to talk.
Yes, please.
Apologies, my phone is a bit slow, so I couldn't unmute myself.
Yes, but yes, I would like to invite you later on. Toastmaster Rafat, I would like to say, what do you mean? What do you mean when someone says that the keep someone in the dark or keep something in the dark?
Keep something in the dark.
Keep someone in the dark or keep something in the dark?
For me, it is conceal something from someone which is against my nature. I am a courageous lady and I want to talk with my client in a way that it's your case. These are the weaknesses. And if I will take your brief I will face such weaknesses, and please tell your story that in real story, and so that I may be able to know that what are the weaknesses, and then later on I will improve these, and I will, because when we are in a court, we will face the music, we will face the behavior of the judges, who are, with due respect, they are very much respectable to us, but they think that we are hiding something from them. So it's better for us that we courageously represent, or we courageously present our case. And first of all, it's better for us that we don't hide the negative part, but we have opportunity to have a moxie to face the situation, make our case as you. I think it is better for us.
I'm sorry, I think there are some net connectivity issues. That is why I could not get the things timely. And if you allow me, I still would like to call our new guests. Okay, then go ahead. This is
Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry. Mr. President, can I?
Yes, go ahead. Yeah, that's
Okay.
fine.
I was just like a new guest has joined us, and I just wanted to know if he is around and want to talk with us. Anwar Kamal, uh, if you
Yes, I'm
can you be
here. I'm
visible?
here, sir. I'm here,
Can
sir.
can you be visible for us?
Yes, I would love to, but my net is very slow, so that's why I'm not visible to you.
Okay, thank you very much. Guest Anwar, have you heard about a whipping boy concept?
No.
Okay. Have you heard about a learning curve?
Yes, learning curve,
Okay.
I know.
Can you talk about what it is? What is the learning curve?
Okay, being an artificial intelligence professional and in the information technology, everything is learning for us. And learning curve basically is that very process of making learning as easy as possible. And I believe that all of us, those who are working in the information technology, and especially when it comes to e-education, which I'm been doing for some time, I also worked on LMS and other, technologies, which is learning management systems. The basic idea behind that is to minimize the learning curve and to achieve your goals within the time, and making sure that the learning becomes more of a fun rather than a cumbersome process where you are not suffering, rather you're enjoying and learning at the same time. So I believe the learning curve is that very process of making sure that the curvature is not that big, that it from which you suffer, rather than it makes it more plausible and achievable at the end of the day.
Oh, thank you, Anwar Kamal. It is good to talk to you, and it's good that we heard from you. Please do come and share your ideas, be a part of this club. We will enjoy learning together. Uh, With this, I would like to end this session. I know I threw a huge challenge to Mariam Aftab, our evaluator of the table topic speeches. Now I would like to hand over the charge back to the journal evaluator, the Toastmaster of the day, DTM Irfan Faruqi. DTM Irfan Faruqi, the stage is yours now.
On the speaker, I think. So, speakers.
Dr. Fazal Rahman is only 41 seconds. Let's all recall.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
So everybody is qualified. Poll is about to be generated. Please vote for the best table topic speaker. And again, although we are already late, but let's make it a 1 minute more delay.
Yeah.
And let's first vote and then move forward.
Yeah, everyone please vote. Unless I get a satisfactory number of votes, you can say goodbye to the meeting continuing. So everyone please vote. I'm putting it in the chat as well. Yeah. So the poll has been floated and please vote everyone. Quick, quick, quick. I will time for 30 seconds. Putting 30 seconds on the clock.
Where is the chat in the chat box? Okay, got it.
Yeah. Only 3 votes so far. At this rate, we'll have complete votes by 9:49 p.m. Okay, everyone, you have 20 yeah. Okay, 30 seconds are up and we have a good number of votes. So yeah, you can.
So you have one. Now you.
Yes. Now you should don't vote again.
I said since the vote counter was the one of the speaker, right? And he got the majority of the votes for himself. So
How can you say that?
And now we can move on.
How can you say that?
For last 1 week, whenever there is some word like moon, I think it is moonwalk. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome our general evaluator, Toastmaster Rifat Mubin.
It's my pleasure to host a meeting as a general evaluator. The Toastmaster of the day excellently described the theme of the.
You need to invite the evaluators first
Okay.
and then give your comments
Like-
and the role players and then, yeah.
She's going fast.
Prepared speech evaluators.
Yeah.
First of all, I want to
Okay.
define what
Okay.
being an evaluator. For me, it is very important to define what is evaluation.
Yeah.
The unique part of Toastmaster meeting, which provide opportunity to the speaker to know their weaknesses and later on work on it and become an confident speaker, which is the main theme of Toastmaster meeting.
Yes.
I'd like to invite first evaluator of today's meeting, Toastmaster DTM Talha bin Hamid. DTM bin Hamid will evaluate the first speaker, DTM Sarfaraz Nazir. Resilience through adversity.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you so much.
DTM Surprise today presented some new and interesting definitions of adversity. Let me present my own. When your spouse and best friend compete in the same contest and do not place, you don't know the adversity until you. And that could have been exceeded by only one other adversity if they had placed. Imagine that. Anyhow, DTM Surprise, speaking of contests, your theme was in line with meeting, and that is a genius move that I always admire you for. It's very difficult to do a prepared speech in line with the theme of the meeting. In line with the theme of your meeting, theme of your speech, your demeanor was friendly and motivational today, much more than your usual style, which was a welcome change. You had a very authoritative and bright start. You usually start a little bit slower and then build up, but this time the build up was right from the start. You used a prop, which was a very resilient rubber band with moxie. Thank God it was not one of the Pakistani varieties, which have shrunk down to just 1 micron of thickness and snap even if you look at them funny. So congratulations on that. You brought some very welcome humor with respect to judges and of course average age being 100. Some of that was the kind of humor that you could have missed in the first instance, and then you pause to think. So the best kind of humor. And you had visible passion and of course a good description of a young and pretty contestant, which you obviously always described with so much relish. You could almost see that young and pretty contestant. A few improvement areas, very uncharacteristic when you said, I'm going to make a speech today. I know you must have a purpose behind that, but perhaps it was a little too simplistic, given your stature and the sophistication of your speech. When you are telling the adversity types, the initial list, like death of a loved one and all, could have used a little more emotion rather than just reading like a laundry list. You had very little movement, and today I thought that your vocal variety was a little bit lacking too. You were more concerned about delivering the content. And your conclusion could have been a little more memorable and forceful. But overall, I believe you achieved your purposes spectacularly. You made a great connection with the audience, and you successfully displayed that what Moxie can mean. Over to you, General Velvet.
You forgot to mention one thing. He delivered the whole speech
Standing.
The second speech will be evaluated by Toastmaster Megaram. The second speaker is Toastmaster Shakil, and his speech will be evaluated by Toastmaster Megwar, Mystery of Leading Team.
Thank you so much, General Evelyn. Hello, fellow Toastmaster and dear guest. Good evening. Toastmaster Shakil Khawaja. Toastmaster Shakil Khawaja, the speech title is Mastery of Leading Teams. Really, it is a pleasure for me to evaluate your speech, and you are the dynamic and good speaker as well as leader. Shakil Khawaja, I congratulate you for your success, and really you have well managed your team being a good leaders, and you given the deliver your presentations on the leadership and how to lead that team. You know well. Your assignment the role as a project controller, and you really played it well. You cover all aspects of leadership, how to be a good leader. To talk about a book form about the project steering commentary, and you also talk how to manage and to conduct the progress review meeting with your teams on the weekly basis. Yes, it is the tool to manage and to complete the work, assigned work within the time. And then you also talk about the time, cost, and quality. No doubt, if you are planning, then there are the phase, initial planning, then organizing, then completing the work. So be a good planner as well as a good managers. We have to see all the parameters such as time, cost, and quality. Then you have covered all these one. And your speech content really perfect, and you manage and organize the wild manners. Your vocal variety was good. Your voice was much clear, but sometimes due to the internet issues, that was not your part on your part. You are the professional speakers, as I found you every times. I wanted to just give some advices, which for your improvement. I observed you have moved to and fro. I just saw your head, but I could not see your body language because I think you are on the sitting positions. I will suggest in the next speech, if you are delivering the online speech, then you should to organize the platform in such a manner so you could the audience can see your body language, so I can able to. In the last, I will suggest you that. Be come in the physical, so we may able to see you in one or another. You are the good speakers. Thank you so much. It's all about me.
Yes.
The last speaker is, prepared speaker is Toastmaster Mohammad Asghar. His speech will be evaluated by Toastmaster Rana. Benefit of not using Flash.
Thank you so much, General Evaluator. Fellow Toastmasters and guests, today Toastmaster delivered the first speech of level 5 project. And the speech title was Benefit of Not Using Flush. I must say that I have seen a number of speeches of yours, but today I found your speech very engaging. Plus, the best part of your speech, the way you use the speech title, not benefits of not using Flush, and the way you narrate the whole story, personal story, that you went to the civic center, then you went to washroom, then the idea came. So that civic center washroom becomes the landmark of your Toastmaster journey. You delivered such a wonderful and humorous speech. So the main main objective of the speech were to come up with a plan, and also what will be the vision of your project. So the plan was to organize a literature program, and the vision was to conduct in your own hometown, that is Gawada, and to bring the Gawada into top cities. So you told us about the planning, how this literature program means. What were your plans about the about this program? That includes the finance plus the material plus the sponsor as well. The whole speech was delivered with great energy, with great enthusiasm. Plus, it felt like that you were delivering the speech from your heart. The only area of improvement I would like to suggest you that maybe you could have used the slide that would create a good impact. Plus, I wish if that speech could be delivered physically in this in this hall, because your humor was on spot, and it was perfectly aligned with your speech. Means you did not let us down. What I want to say that your speeches major part is your humor, and you continue with that. And what I would request you to please deliver your next project physically in this hall so that we can learn and enjoy a lot. So congratulations, and thank you so much that you got the idea and you used the word flush so well. We thoroughly love your speech. So congratulations on that. Over to you, General Manager.
Now I would like to request table topic evaluator, Toastmaster Mariam Aftab.
First, ask for vote for the evaluators.
All evaluators are qualified?
Yes, all evaluators are qualified.
So everyone,
Please vote
yeah,
for best evaluator.
yeah. Everyone, please vote, and putting 30 seconds on the clock. It's in the club group and also in the Zoom chat very soon. Just a second. Yeah, just a few seconds more. Everyone, please vote for the best evaluator. Yeah, it's in the Zoom chat as well. Let me see how many votes I've received. Okay. Yeah, you can proceed now.
Now I would like to request table topic evaluator, Toastmaster Mariam Aftab.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Now, before starting, I would like to congratulate Toastmaster Asghar, as he somehow successfully grabbed 6 guests today and 5 Toastmasters. Total, we had 11 table topic speakers. And concluding everyone individually would not be possible, but yes, here are few points that I would like to highlight, and this is for each and every one, whether we have participated in this or not. Firstly, I would like to tell those who were guests here or have attended for the first time or the second one, but not very much clear about this session, is that it's a surprise session. You can be called out anytime to speak on a random topic, which you can be aware or not. That's totally on you. And you have to speak for minimum 2 minutes. Now, for minimum 2 minutes, what does this mean? Is the qualification time. If you will be qualified, if you speak for minimum 2 minutes, you'll be qualified as the, what do you call that, for the voting. So now, the important point is how to talk on that topic. Today, I have witnessed few very good table topic speakers, especially from guests, who did not hesitate to talk on the topics they were not even sure or clear about. That's bravo. I have seen Toastmaster Hiba doing that, making the table topic master confused. And on the other hand, but yes, today you guys have done it and nailed it. Ignore the background point and just focus on what I'm saying. So, secondly, Today we had Fazal Rahman, Abdul Rahman, Ali Malik, Iram, Ghazia Qazi, Hiba, Iqbal, Meghwar, Talha, Rafat, and Anam. One important thing that I would like to tell you all is when we are talking, it is very normal and very common that we make sounds like we stuck on points, we'll start thinking, we'll repeat the sentences, the words, because we are not clear on what we are going to say next or the sentence that we are saying. This happens. But how to stop this thing? There's one key point is to take few minutes before speaking. Our mind start thinking the moment we start speaking. And what if you give your mind few seconds before you start speaking? Then you'll be ready with the perfect paragraph or a sentence to start with. Think what the speaker have asked you. Because that topic and you, your picture, your screenshot, what you're going to give us is the main key. Trust me, no one have seen your life, but what you're going to tell us out of it, we're only going to see that. Now, what I mean by this is if we add some personal experiences, let's suppose the topic was given, life is not a bowl of cherries. Toastmaster Tala have done justice to it. But this is just for the people around. What if we'll start sharing our personal experiences? When we share our personal experience, the ears start opening up. People start listening to us, and nobody knows your life better than you. That would be easy for you to phrase it, rephrase it, add a conclusion to it, and give us a picture what you want us to see. That's the whole idea. Most importantly, you have to keep your eye on the timer. And third and lastly, conclusion. Conclusion, there's no need for the big conclusion and all. But your ending should be your main point. What you wanted to say on that era, on that whole sentence. That has to be a punchline, whether it's a 3-word sentence, it's a 4-word sentence, that's up to you. Just give us a point on which we can clap, or just has to justify your whole idea of the speech, the table topic session you have done. You have to be clear on that. And while speaking, if you think you are stucking on something or you don't know, rather than repeating the sentence that you have already said, take a pause. Because your mind is still thinking on the thing, but your tongue is moving fast. Give your tongue some time. Your mind will connect to your tongue automatically, and it will guide you how to say and what to say the next sentence. That's the key you have to understand, because when you'll be going in the professional life, questions will pour on. You'll be in an uncomfortable situation. You have to deal it. Give your mind, your tongue sometimes and some time to think, to act on, and you lace it. All the best to all of you, and good luck.
I would like to invite role players to please submit report. Our counter.
Hibarais.
Our counter. Toastmaster Hibarais, our counter.
Hiba is not online. Okay. Oh yeah, she's online. Maybe she's away. Toastmaster Hiba, are you there? Okay, you can maybe.
Ask Imran Rana to give his report.
Yeah. So, okay. So while we wait for Toastmaster Hiba, you can call Toastmaster Imran Rana for the
Grammarian.
Grammarian, yes. Or you can invite the listener. You can invite.
Listener.
Yeah, Toastmaster Megwar.
Listener.
Yeah,
I would like to invite listener,
yeah.
Toastmaster Megwar.
Thank you so much, General of the meeting. Someone said that drain mind, come back to Pakistan. Who said?
Yes.
In 1996, someone has won the second place in the contest.
ETM surplus.
Who used the project steering committee? Money is not growing tree.
Toastmaster Asgar.
Literature festival and book fair. Who used to eat cherry fruit?
You can tell her.
How many guests today delivered the speech? In
6 guests.
6. Who said that think before?
Who?
Who was the doctor in today meeting?
Dr. Fazal. Dr. Fazal.
Was my mom.
Yeah.
Who could not understand the table topic, but he spoke well.
All of them.
Yes, please have a comment about
Someone said that.
I couldn't understand the topic of my speech. What?
Yeah.
Big brother. What Big Brother? I couldn't understand. And one thing I tell you, I am a professional person, and I can talk frequently, professionally, medical doctor.
Marshall. Marshall. Congratulations. You are the great. Who used the accuracy of speech? Word.
Mohammed Iqbal.
Being a professional, I don't want to keep anyone in the darkness.
Toastmaster Rafat.
Toastmaster. It's all about me.
Thank you. Grammarian,
Yeah.
Toastmaster Imran Ram.
Thank you so much.
Please get up. No, or you know what DTM surprise will say.
Before giving the report of grammarian, I would say that okay, let me give the report of word master first. So the word of the day was moxie, and 4 speakers used it. Asghar Ramzan in his speech, Sarfraz Nazir, Irfan Faruqi, and Talha bin Hamid. Since the table topic master forgot to inform the speakers to use word of the day, so that's why I did not hear the word during table topic speeches. About grammar, today amazing grammar structures and words being used by prepared speakers and table topic speakers. There were few grammatical errors regarding grammar, like present tense and past tense. Rest I was quite amazed by the language used in today's meeting. So over to you, tell about it.
Has the R counter report been done?
No, we were
has
just
the-
inviting you.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
Being called out, sorry.
No worries.
Well,
Yeah,
yes, yes. I would like to request Toastmaster R counter. Please submit your report. R counter Toastmaster Vibhag.
Okay. Fellow Toastmasters and guests, as the account, I divided my report into two parts, the prepared speakers and the table topic speakers. So DTM in the prepared speakers list, there was DTM Sarfaraz who had no filler words, TM Shakil Khwaja, one TM Asghar, none. And in the table topic speeches, TM guest Fazil Rahman, none. Guest Abdul Rahman, none. Guest Ali Malik, that and guest Ghazia Qazi, none. Sorry, and I myself, 3 R's and 4 TM Iqbal, none. TM Megwar, I had, there were some signal issues in between. So, till what I could hear, he had no filler words. DTM Talha bin Hamid, none. And TM Anwar Kamal, none. Sorry, just Anwar Kamal, none. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now I would like to evaluate the meeting as general. In general, Toastmaster of the day excellently described the theme of the meeting with reference to political instability, economic crisis, lack of coordination between state functionaries and law and order situation. He also explained that resilience approach to face the hardship is the only option for us to survive. Falling down is not issue. Issue is to develop ourselves according to the circumstances. The first speaker, it's my pleasure to evaluate his speech as a general evaluator. DTM Sarfaraz, speech title was Resilience Through Adversity, a quality which is rare because it needs moxie. During his speech, he gave life example, just like a rubber band, which stretches as much as we need. The speaker was victim of adversity due to inconsistent behavior of judges. DTM Sarfaraz, I understand because we experience such things during proceeding in our case. Your speech is consonance with the theme of the meeting. Issues before us, how to survive in adversities and to do our best. All in all, your speech was a good speech and it was perfectly aligned with the theme of the day. The next speaker is Toastmaster Shakil Khwaja. His speech title was Mystery of Leading Teams. Leading is an important skill demonstrated through pictures, depicted that leader involved in project have a clear goal behind him, provided guidance to overcome difficulties, have ability to take challenges and face adversity with moxie, planning, how to be part of planning, which is essential for success, quality, the first and foremost thing for success monitoring, negotiation skill of leader, risk management knowledge, influencing skill, project time completed within time, cost effective and quality perspective. The last speaker is Toastmaster Mohammed Asghar. Speech title was Benefit of Not Using Flash, Struggling to Overcome Adversities. He discussed two important events, Literature Festival and Book Fair. He decided how to have a book fair in his own town, Gwadar, and how to organize it. Initially, his plan was wriggled out, but later on, he planned how to finalize and execute it. Table topic master, excellently done his job. Have a big round of applause for table topic master. Then table topic evaluator, excellently evaluate all with useful practical suggestions. All in all, it was a meticulous meeting with all ingredients, and it's my pleasure to evaluate the meeting as a general evaluator being a part of KTC family. With this, I conclude my evaluation.
All right, thank you. I think our TMOD is away on a call, so let me temporarily take over the duties. And yeah, so my duty, you can have a seat. I'll be floating the poll, two different polls. The first will be for the best role player, best facilitator, and the second one would be the best Big Four. So the first one is for best facilitator. It's coming right up. Everyone, please vote. I'm putting 1 minute on the clock. Yeah. So it's coming in the KTC WhatsApp group, best facilitator, and also in the Zoom chat box. There it is. Everyone, please vote. The second vote will be for the best Big Four. That's also coming right up. Yeah. So the link is being shared, best Big Four. It's in the KTC group and also in the Zoom chat box. Best facilitator is up and in the KTC group, and it also coming up in the Zoom chat box. And how lucky that we have our TMOD back. So take the stage, sir. We are just waiting for the votes. GE session is over. We are just waiting for the poll.
Everybody, please vote for me.
Yeah, and please don't display your vote, Imran, on the screen.
He has something for us.
Yeah. Yeah.
इमरान का नाम ऐसे ही 2-3 दफा थोड़ा लिया था, इसीलिए लिया था ताकि मेरे पास है.
Okay, we have a good number of votes for the best facilitator, but counting for best Big Four, waiting for simple majority. Not a there yet. Come on, vote.
We wanted to
5
cast the vote again.
5 minutes break.
No, no one votes again. We can catch that, you know.
Seriously?
Yeah. We can have a log of who voted, and yeah, so everyone, just a few seconds, again putting 10 seconds again on the clock to vote for the best Big Four. As you can probably conclude, there's a tie which needs to be broken. You don't want me breaking the tie because I'll give it to myself. And there we have it. So yeah, you can continue, sir.
So,
Yep.
let's go ahead.
Yeah, exactly.
So with this, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. And now we are moving towards the end of the session. Again, emphasizing on the theme that we had selected today. Let's focus on our own country. We are going through a very difficult period of time. Our friends, we are somehow or other, I don't know why, we are making more and more enemies around our borders. And we are creating problems for ourselves. We don't have economic power. We don't have intellectual power. All is gone. And
18th Amendment.
and still what we are doing is that we are trying to cut the tree on the branch on which we are sitting. Let's hope for the best and let's put our own efforts for the improvement of our valued country. With this, I hand over the charge back to the president of the club, Toastmasters Sarfraz Kadir. Yes.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day, distinguished Toastmaster Irfan Farooqi. And also thank you for describing the theme of the meeting when you open your address. Toastmaster Asghar, once again, you used idioms to ask speakers to respond to them. Very well done. I'm not going to ask you to speak now, but sometimes in the future, when you attend a meeting, I will ask you to talk on this. What is the hot sauce on the pizza of your life? What is the hot sauce on the pizza of your life? So I'll let you think about it and you can give a speech about it or just 1 or 2 minutes during one of the meetings.
Sir Faraz, sir, only wants you to taste your own medicine.
Okay. And fellow Toastmasters, it appears
Can you
that
please repeat it, if you don't mind?
the topic is, what is the hot sauce on the pizza of your life?
Hot sauce. Hot sauce.
Yeah, usually you have a pizza
Thank
sauce,
you.
red sauce, and some pizzas, get a spicy sauce or whatever sauce. I could have asked you what are the
Peri
ingredients.
peri, too hot, medium sauce, whatsoever.
Okay, now back to the meeting. There seems to be a confusion about the timings for table topics. According to Toastmasters International, the time for table topics is 1 to 2 minutes. There's no 2-minute minimum, or 1 minute is the minimum. In speeches, for example, 5 to 7 or 4 to 6 minutes, there's a 30 seconds grace period. In table topics, for the minimum time, there is no grace period. 1 minute is the minimum, and that's when the green light comes on, and you must speak for 1 minute to qualify. The yellow light comes on at 1.5. The red light comes at 2. So the time is 1 to 2 minutes. You have 30 seconds grace, which means you can speak up to 2 minutes and 30 seconds. You are disqualified at 2 minutes and 31 seconds. Also, in some clubs around the world, in order to qualify as the best tabletop speaker, you not only have to qualify on time, you also have to use the word of the day. Speakers who do not use the word of the day during tabletop is disqualified, and we don't do that in Karachi. To encourage the usage of words, perhaps we might try at some meeting, because according to Toastmaster Imran Rana, only 4 persons use the word of the day. And the word of the day is not limited to DTM Talha and DTM Sarfraz. It's supposed to be for everyone. For the, in terms of our counter, from the start of the meeting to the end of the meeting, anyone who speaks, whether the person is a speaker, tabletop speaker, evaluator, facilitator, anyone who speaks is fair game, meaning they're included in the R-counter report as whether they had any ahs and ums or filler words. Also, a general evaluator did very well by explaining the duties of, what the purpose of the evaluation is, or the evaluation segment of the meeting. The general evaluator does not evaluate the speakers. The evaluators evaluate the speaker. In some clubs, I've noticed that the general evaluator evaluates the evaluations. In KTC, we do not do that. However, I would encourage the general evaluator to pay attention to the evaluation given by the evaluators. And if you notice that there's room for improvement, for example, if the evaluator tells the speaker, oh, when it comes to improvement, I really can't think of, you had a great speech, so I can't tell you. In that case, the general evaluator can tell something about how the evaluation could have been improved. Coming back to our table topics, in KTC, everyone is fair game. However, we should differentiate between two types of guests. Our guests are Toastmaster guests, which means they're Toastmasters familiar with the format of the meeting from other. And then we have non-Toastmaster guests that do not know what is the format of the meeting or what table topics is. In many clubs, guests are asked, would you like to participate? Now, in our case, if somebody joins the meeting and we know that person is a Toastmaster, has attended our meeting before, or we know for some reason that they are a member of another club, they're fair game. We can ask a question. If the person is someone that we do not know whether they're Toastmaster, we should ask them first, are you a Toastmaster? And if they say no, then we have to ask them if they want to participate. And otherwise, if the guest joins and we ask them to respond to table topics, they're already afraid of speaking. That's the one reason why they're joining the meeting, to see if they want to join Toastmaster. We'll probably drive them away, because most people, even experienced Toastmasters, hate table topics. Many people can respond to table question, but you ask them, would you like to participate in table talk? They say, oh, no, not today. So those are some of the things to pay attention to. Once again, I would like to congratulate the contestants who competed in the International Speech Contest, and the role players and helpers. Our contest master, or the Toastmaster of the contest, is with us, DTM Saad Shoaib. He did a wonderful job in keeping the contest on track. It was one of the very successful contests in the term. We started, even though we started a few minutes late, went very smoothly. There were no hiccups or hitches. And as we all know, the Karachi Toastmasters Successful Club, the club has currently 33 paid members. Toastmaster calls them members in good standing. And Karachi Toastmaster 33 members puts us in third place in terms of membership in District 122. There are two other clubs that have more than 33 members. One of the great things about KTC is that we allow anyone who is not a member in good standing, who is not a paid member of Karachi, to join our meetings, participate in meeting, give speeches if they like to, take on Big Four roles or facilitator roles. In some clubs, if you're not a member of that club, they only allow you to participate in table topics if there's time, or you can give a speech if they have speaking slots open that their speaker did not show up. I was a member of a Toastmaster club where I was, as a paid member of that club, I was allowed to give only one speech in about 2 months. And 1 week before my turn came up to speak, I received an email from another member saying, oh, you are on the agenda to speak next week. I would like to speak and take your spot. Instead of arguing with this person saying, hey, I'm giving one speech in 2 months, I can't give you my speaking slot, I said yes. And after that, I never attended that club's meeting. So great thing about Karachi that we do not. We have a, I'm not going to mention, but we have in our meeting people who are not paid members or members in good standing. I would encourage you to please join and become a member of Karachi Toastmasters Club. I'm also going to ask the guests if you like what you see and you would like to improve your communications and public speaking skills, join Karachi Toastmasters Club. KTC is a living example, a golden example of what a successful Toastmasters Club is. And I'm going to ask the Toastmaster guests from other clubs and non-Toastmaster guests who have joined us for brief comments about what you heard, what you saw, what are your feelings about the meeting as a whole. I'm going to start with the online guests, and then we'll go to the guests at Beach Luxury Hotel. Some of them have left us. We'll start with Fazal Rahman. You've already participated in tabletop, said a few words. Just brief remarks about the meeting, your feelings about the meeting. Unfortunately, there's an audio problem. Was the Toastmaster Fazal Rahman?
Thank you. I will be a Toastmaster. I attended English.
Thank you. Our guest, Iram.
Yes.
Your comments, please. Brief comments about the meeting.
Overall, I enjoyed a lot. In fact, how the TM Asghar shared his thoughts for the table topics, that was again a learning session. And the participants who actually tried to communicate on the table topics, that was also a learning part for me. Overall, it was a learning experience with respect to the speaking sessions along with the table topics.
Okay, thank you. Toastmaster Augustine, are you available?
Yes, I'm available. Sir, it's always a wonderful session and pleasure to listen you and learning new things every day. So kudos to all people who have arranged such a huge and wonderful open house session. Thank you.
Thank you. I think some of them are no longer with us. And before I go to the guests at the Beach Luxury Hotel, once again, Toastmaster Asghar, great idioms. A lot of opportunity for us to discuss a lot of information. For example, I would have liked to see or hear someone talk about the iPhone. iPhone tracks you. You can find out where the person is, where they have been, where they've been going. You can put a tracker on someone else's iPhone so you can see where they are at any given point. And that is not good for some of the husbands, especially ones that don't go straight from work, that stop somewhere else and then come home and say, oh, my lovey-dovey wife, I was so busy at work. I'm late because boss had given me some extra project. And she'll say, not according to my tracking device. I know where you were. And when it comes to you're a victim of your own success, someone could have said that Karachi Toastmasters Club is a victim of its own success. We are a very successful club. We used to have 10 or 11 speakers on the agenda. 3 speakers is not bad. Many clubs around around the world have 3 speakers. But when we see 3 speakers on the agenda at KTC, we say, "Oh, that's not enough." Instead of saying, "Hey, that's good enough." So we are a victim of our own success. So your idioms were something. It's just that sometimes people get caught. Certainly, I don't know anything. So and just a reminder to everyone who's in the meeting, if you see on the agenda that Toastmaster Muhammad Asghar is the table topics master, go online and do search on some idioms. You know that what he's going to ask you. As many as idioms as you can see, and then decide how you will respond if he asks you those questions. Now back to our guests at the Beach Luxury, the ones who are not part of KTC. DTM Talal, if you would please invite. Or
we have just one. We have just one who's technically not a part of KTC, but he hosted the meeting today. So if you say, you can call him.
Okay, DTM Irfan Farooqi.
He's refusing to come.
I refuse to be a guest.
I guess he's a honorary member. So is the PQD left the meeting?
Long ago, yeah.
Okay,
before we could even think about collecting the meeting charges from him.
Okay.
He fled.
Okay, he must have seen that the plate or the collection plate was coming around. And DTM. So I'll go to DTM Talha, then.
And we have lost connection. Am I audible?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes, to us.
So DTM Talha, you would like to discuss the next week's meeting? I think we've lost the connection at Beach Luxury Hotel.
This is not the first day that we are facing problem from Beach
Yeah,
Luxury. I
yes.
think we need to fix it.
Can someone take him over the WhatsApp call and the speaker, if it is possible?
Yeah, well, the main reason was that he was going to discuss the next week's meeting, which I guess he can do through the Toastmaster Imran Rana. Can you hear us?
All right, apologies.
Okay.
Yes,
Go ahead,
yes.
DTM Talha, if you would like to discuss next week's meeting.
Yeah, we are looking for a Toastmaster of the day. Right now, we'll just settle on that. So perhaps Toastmaster Maria would like to be a Toastmaster of the day for the next meeting. Another week where we avoid her speaking at table topics. How about that, Toastmaster Maria?
I have no issues, but who's going to take care of my children? You're going to hear them more than me.
No.
You can unmute yourself.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Toastmaster of the day goes to Mariam Aftab.
Toastmaster Maria.
DTM Talha, you can.
But okay, I have no issues, but background noises, and if I shout, no one will judge me.
Yeah, sure. No worries. So,
DTM Talha, what we can do is have a second to two, and if there's any issue, something, then we can, go.
Yeah.
Because if there's background noise or something, we have no issues with that. It's just that the guests, if we have guests something, they may not prefer that, especially at Toastmaster for another meeting. They'll say, this is how they conduct meetings. So maybe perhaps we can to do
Yeah.
and then Toastmaster or Mariam Aftab, I'm going to send you a message asking you to do something else also. And so DTM Talha, we have the team mod. So how about getting the table topics master, that you take the responsibility, ones that are not here. So I know we try to ask the ones that are in the meeting, but we have some active members who are no longer attending the meetings. We need to somehow bring them back in. So I would ask you to take care of finding a table topics master, and Toastmaster Imran Rana, if you don't mind talking to some members of Karachi and finding a table topics evaluator, and I'll take the responsibility of finding a general evaluator.
Perfect.
Okay, got it.
That way we'll
Perfect,
have
sir.
the big four.
Sure. Perfect, sir. Thank you.
Okay, I guess that's all. If anyone has any announcement or any comments, if not, the Karachi Toastmaster meeting is now officially.
Actually, sir, results. Yeah, we just got you in time. Results.
Okay. Thank you. But I was not going to ask for the results because we know what the results are.
Let's not announce that.
Because Toastmaster and Rana already gave us the hint what the results are
How
going to
come?
be. Okay.
Let us not announce that.
Mr. Vote Counter, go ahead with the results of the best speaker, best evaluator, etc. Go ahead. DTM Talha.
All right. So, yeah. All right. So, best speaker today.
Connected. Yeah. The best speaker goes to Toastmaster Asghar. Huh? Yeah, कोई और? No.
I think his. Did
As
So the
somebody,
best speaker goes to.
Did we lose? I think we lost DTM Talha.
Wait, it's loading now. It's best prepared speaker goes to, I want to get it right. Yeah, DTM Sarfraz.
Okay.
I clearly see some pre-poll rigging.
Yeah.
All right.
You're muted, DTM Talha.
Yeah. Best table topics goes by a single vote to me, and I could not vote, so that vote is not mine, so it's legitimate. Best prepared speech evaluation today is a tie between Toastmaster Imran and Toastmaster Megwar. No, it's a tie between myself and Toastmaster Megwar.
Rigging.
Best facilitator goes to Toastmaster Megwar as listener, and best big four goes to our guest. Honorary member, DTM Irfan Farid. So over to you, Mr. President.
Thank you, DTM Talha. It's nice to see our dedicated and active and officer of the Karachi Toastmasters Club, who not only serves as a vote counter, but also walks away with a few best votes. And I know there's a reason why TM Imran Rana continues to make fun of the voting. But yes, DTM Talha is one of the best speakers. Now, if we were to post these results on a regular basis, online on social media, people will say, "Oh, this name keeps appearing. Must be a good speaker." But then, if we were to also add a note with that to that post that says, "This person is also the vote counter," people are going to start suspecting something.
That's why we don't post it anywhere.
So that's good. Yeah, we want that. But no. So the best thing that I liked about our meeting was 3 speeches. That's not bad. Three is good enough. But in addition to the 3 speeches and 3 evaluations, we had 11 table topics.
Yeah.
And if we had not asked Toastmaster Asghar to stop, we would have gone to 21, more than the
Yes.
people in attendance. At one time, we had 20 or 21 members and guests online and in beach luxury hotels, the total combined. 20 plus is a good attendance. That's another good thing about our meetings. But at one time, I counted the guests who are not paid members of Karachi Toastmasters outnumbered the members. And that's bad. That's not good. Our members should be attending. There's no purpose in paying the dues and then disappearing for several months. So I will send out an email to all our paid members asking them, to attend the meeting, or why not? Now, we do not have, that free toast host where agendas are placed online and toast members, only paid members have access to it, and they go and select the role that they want to do that. In that case, there's also on the bottom a notes where a person says, I will not be attending.
Yeah.
I would like to, see, since we have a WhatsApp group where people say, I want to be a speaker this time, I want to be a table topics master, whatever. I would like to see our active members, especially the active one, but any member who's a paid member, to post, sorry, I will not be attending. So we know. So at least we know that you are in touch with KTC and you just can't attend. But when there's no communication between the club and the person, we have no idea what has happened, and that's bad. If something bad has happened to you, we don't know about it, you're going to say that, hey, they do not care. So we do care about the members who do not attend. So we want you to stay in touch with us. Let us know, hey, I'm sick, I'm having family issues, I'm too busy at work, and therefore I won't be able to attend the next 3 or 4 meetings. So this way we know that what is the reasoning behind you missing our meetings. I think I've made my case enough of it. So at this time, I'm going to officially declare the meeting adjourned.
Thank you so much, everyone, and see you all again very soon. Hopefully, many of you at the club officers training this Saturday. And once again, sincere gratitude. Toastmaster Augustine, you want to say something?
Yes, this dilemma is in every club that members are taking the membership and then they don't come. So what happened for not for Karachi Toastmasters, because you have already earned 9 DCP points, but for other clubs it's an issue. Whenever people get membership and they don't come, so we don't able to attain our educational awards. So this is something detrimental for the growth of club. Just I wanted to share this.
Thank you so much for sharing that, and I believe
Thank you.
nothing can be
Appreciate it.
taken for granted. Yeah,
Thank
because
you.
we
We
have to
appreciate it.
work hard all over again every year for the DCP points. No club carry forward past DCP point. So it's a struggle that we all can relate to. Thank you, Mr. Area Director. And with that, we bring this meeting to a close. See you all very soon.